As a result of the global coronavirus pandemic, the United States temporarily suspended its visa services in all other countries. As a result of the loosening of limitations, the majority of U.S. embassies and consulates have resumed certain appointments for immigrant and non-immigrant visas. Now, let's see what is the current status of visa service in your country.
Visit our Swat&Vee channel with your questions to see how best we can help you out with your process. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel.
Now let's get into the video and find out what's new in U.S. immigration. For Thailand, services for ordinary non-immigrant and immigrant visa applications have been resumed at the United States Embassy and Consulate General in Thailand. For Sudan, as a result of the escalating violence in Sudan, the United States Embassy in Khartoum has decided to cease its operations. For Philippines, the United States Embassy in Manila has picked up where it left off with all ordinary visa services. There is a greater wait period for interviews than there was before the pandemic, with the exception of people with near relations. When it comes to non-immigrant visas, the embassy is giving priority to applicants who have an immediate need to travel. For Dominican Republic, currently, interviews for all types of immigrant visa applications are being conducted in the United States Embassy in Santo Domingo. A restricted amount of routine work as well as services for student visas have resumed. The embassy has started conducting personal interviews once again for people who applied for tourist visas after the interviews were postponed on March 13, 2020. For Brazil, appointments for ordinary non-immigrant visa processing have been resumed at the United States Embassy and consulates in Brazil. It is no longer necessary to have a national interest exception in order to enter the United States. Even while services for immigrant visas are available, the wait times might be very extensive. For Cuba, this year, for the first time since 2017, the United States Embassy in Havana began processing of all immigrant visa applications and provided full consular services. For Nigeria, both the United States Embassy in Abuja and the United States Consulate General in Lagos are now accepting applications for immigrant and non-immigrant visas. For Mexico, visa services are restricted, and their availability varies from city to city. Applicants should be prepared to wait for a long period. For United Kingdom, even though the United States Embassy in London and the United States Consulate in Belfast have both resumed their regular visa services, appointments are still extremely limited, and there is a queue of people waiting to be seen. For Colombia, services for ordinary non-immigrant and immigrant visa applications have been resumed at the United States Embassy in Bogotá. For India, the United States Consulate in Mumbai has resumed processing applications for immigrant visas. The United States Embassy in New Delhi, as well as the consulates in Chennai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, and Mumbai, continue to provide only a restricted number of routine non-immigrant services. For China, the United States Embassy in Beijing, as well as the consulates in Guangzhou and Shenyang, have all resumed their regular consular operations. The Consulate General in Wuhan offers a restricted range of services to American citizens. Up until further notice, the U.S. Consulate in Shanghai will only provide assistance for urgent matters. For Ukraine, as a direct result of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the Department of State of the United States has decided to stop all consular operations at its embassy in Kyiv. The Consulate General in Frankfurt has been designated as the major processing facility for Ukrainians by the United States Department of State. Those who are interested in adopting a child from the United States must submit their applications at the United States Embassy in Warsaw. For Russia, the United States Embassy in Moscow is no longer processing immigrant visa applications. The United States Embassy in Warsaw is now handling the processing of immigrant visa applications submitted by citizens of Russia. Due to a very low personnel level, the United States consulates in Yekaterinburg and Vladivostok have not resumed providing visa services. For Vietnam, all visa services have been revived at the United States Embassy in Hanoi. The process of interviewing applicants for immigrant and non-immigrant visas has gradually begun again. Every individual who has applied for the 221 grams program is welcome to attend an interview at the United States Consulate General in Ho Chi Minh City anytime between 8:30 and 10:30 in the morning on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday, except on holidays. Applicants for the 221 grams visa will be seen at the consulate on a first-come, first-served basis. For Indonesia, the United States Embassy in Jakarta is now accepting applications for immigrant visas in all categories. The United States Embassy in Jakarta and the Consulate General in Surabaya have both started accepting restricted appointment requests for the processing of non-immigrant visas. For Canada, visa services might differ widely from city to city. U.S. citizen services and the vast majority of non-immigrant visa services have been restored at the embassy and consulates of the United States in Canada.
I hope you guys found this video extremely helpful. If you know anybody that could benefit from this information, definitely make sure to share this video with them. We are all about empowering you with knowledge. So the more people that can benefit from this video, the more people we want watching this video. If you like this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs icon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell for more immigration updates. Bye!